Hey guys, it's Reprops, and today I'm going to show you how I made a giant sword using some super cheap materials. In the case of this, I made the butchering knife from Elden Ring, but you can use this to make a variety of swords. So the main material you're going to want is poster board. In my case, I'm just using some super cheap Dollar Tree poster board, but you can use whatever you have. And then I'll just go through, cut out the shape that I want, and typically mirror that, and then run some wooden dowels or pieces of wood through the center of it just to add some stability. And I'm just going to hot glue everything together since I'm going to reinforce it with some stuff later. And then I'm going to glue the two halves together being like this. You can see it's still a little floppy, but some later processes will help turn that a little bit harder. Then I'm going to go through and get some masking or painter's tape. You could probably use duct tape, but I haven't tested that out yet. And I just went through and wrapped the edge and crimped that all over the edge with the masking tape just to round over the edge and give it kind of a blade. And if you pinch down on the blade while you're doing this, then it gives that kind of more concave look. Then I went through with some spackling and textured the whole sword just by stippling it on, and that gives it this cool worn metal look. Alternatively, you could just like smooth it on and sand it down a little bit. But yeah, it looks pretty nice, gives it a nice little metal look. You can't see that quite yet, but once I paint it, that's going to bring all that nice texturing out that we have. And this works on just about any size sword. Obviously, once you get a certain length, then you won't have as much structural stability. I painted it with a kind of base gunmetal color and then went through and stippled on some browns and blacks just to give it my overall finish. I have a few more in-depth weathering tutorials if you guys want to look at those. I wrapped the handle in some leather, and I am pretty happy with how this turned out. You could probably use this to make a whole variety of swords. I've made Dragon Slayer from Berserk. I've made his Raider sword. I've made a ton of large format swords with this, and they all turn out pretty decent. Now, obviously, these aren't going to take LARPing or anything like that, but they'll be good display props. So yeah, go out there and make giant swords with this. Also guys, I just wanted to say thank you for 80K. That's been an insane milestone that we hit recently. We passed 50K about a month ago, and then we just hit 80K, so I really appreciate that from y'all. And I hope you guys are looking forward to some of the other videos that I'm working on making. And I'll see y'all soon.